Minneapolis, Denver, Kansas City, and St. Louis. Omaha Fashion Week tops them all. That might catch some people by surprise. Not our next guest, who's had a front row seat all along. Omaha Fashion Week producer Brook Hudson returns today. Hi, Brook.
Hi, Mary.
Did you expect it to be what it is today?
I didn't. I mean, when my husband came to me, I was working at Creighton, and he asked us to be a sponsor. I thought, fashion in Omaha? Are you kidding me? And that was 8 years ago, and now it's the 5th largest fashion week in the country.
In that amount of time, that kind of growth, it's exciting to think about where you might be 8 years from today.
It is, yeah.
Let's go to March, because August is a big time for Fashion Week, but we've got the spring show.
We do, yeah.
Take us through the night by night, because each night is unique.
Right, it is. March is definitely more community focused. We start off the week with our student night, and this is like the essence of what we do in nurturing young designers. So we've got about 35 high school kids and about 500 high school kids in the audience. So we'll have 35 designers, 400 kids in the audience. It's all high school kids on the first night. Second night is our Survivor show. And then on Thursday through Saturday is our typical designer showcases, and then Sunday is going to be a really fun and crazy night with our beauty show.
I think about Wednesday night, and that to me is where the substance comes into this event. For people who think, you know, fashion is frivolous. I don't have time for that. I'm serious. You know, a night like Wednesday is serious in a lot of ways.
It is. It's really inspiring. Our Survivor Night, we focus on cancer survivors. We have 100 survivors involved in the show as models this year.
That's great.
It's a really special experience for them because they get to go to boutiques, pick out great clothes, and then they spend the day having their hair and makeup done, and then they are celebrated on the runway that night. And so it's just a wonderful opportunity for them to get together and do something positive.
You mentioned then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, these new collections. What are we going to see? And tell us about some of the designers involved this year.
Sure, okay, so you're going to see a mishmash of different things this season on our showcases. There will be ready-to-wear collections, which are excellent. Some really beautiful evening wear. This is Kate Walls' last season as a high school student. She's graduating in May. And then we also have a really interesting designer named Judy Bales, and she is making some of her garments out of their grenade wire, I believe. It's landmine wire. I knew it had something to do with war. So yes, it's landmine wire, and she's making these amazing garments out of landmine wire. So she's doing some really non-traditional things. So there's something in there for everybody on Thursday through Friday.
We're not wearing that Monday through Friday. Are there other trends, the takeaways for those in the audience as they're watching these collections to say, I can incorporate that at home?
Absolutely. You know, there are some really interesting trends. What we're seeing right now is a return to some of the 1970s fashion that's just starting to come in this spring. So you're seeing a lot of leather, a lot of fringe, some very bohemian looks. And so you'll see some of that on the runway.
And I have the silhouettes too. I've even seen in bottoms now.
I know.
Flaring a bit more.
The flared, yes. Yeah, you'll see some of that. So, and then the Merlot, which is the Pantone color of the year. You might see some of that.
It is.
So.
Sunday's a competition. So you've got a number of professionals, both hair and makeup. What are they vying for?
They are vying for a $3,000 prize package. And so they are going to be, what they'll do is draw a name, or they'll draw themes out of a hat on Friday night, and then they have 48 hours to create a look based on that theme. And it is everything from hair and makeup to accessories, clothing. They have to put the whole thing together in 48 hours.
That's great. Are there tickets available still for each night?
Some of the nights are sold out. There's still some available for Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe, are sold out.
It's hit and miss.
Yeah, it is.
We'll encourage you to go to the website to look about
out.
getting tickets. It's omahafashionweek.com. What do you have lined up for fall as we're looking ahead?
Good question.
Have you started that process?
You know, we have started. We actually opened up applications for designers on February 15th, and we're accepting those through April 3rd. We are also in the process of looking for a new venue for August. We're always kind of looking for a new space to do things and change it up. So that's kind of what's happening with August right now.
Well, this March we'll be at the Omar building, and we'll show you that information here in a little bit if you're new to the event. Emphasize, if you wouldn't mind, and I only know because I've been to this event a few times, that it's not just for the die-hard fashionistas.
No, it's for everybody. It's really interesting. A lot of times husbands don't always want to go to this, but when their wives drag them along, they realize, oh my gosh, this is actually a lot of fun. Because we have a cocktail party ahead of the the main event, and then the fashion on the runway is really interesting. But we also do videos, so you get to meet some of the designers and really understand the backstory to their collections. And it's fun to hear that story and then see it come out on the runway.
Look for your tickets online, look for the schedule online. Brooke, all the best.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon,
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
sure.